Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Randomizer with two Dans on PlayFrame, Zelda and Metroid Edition, but mostly Zelda now. I'm going to be honest, it's going to be a lot of Zelda for an episode or two. I hope you're ready, Dan.
I'm ready. I'm ready to find all the things that we need to continue our streak of luck that we found ourselves on.
Things are going pretty good. I feel like the randomizer RNG is going to be hard-pressed now to stop us from getting most places, but at the same time, I also feel like RNG is going to find a way to block us one more time. I don't know how, because I've got most of what I need. But, like, I've got, like, the one thing that I still need that would give me any more checks, well, no, two things, is grapple.
More missiles?
Is
that what we were saying?
Grapple and wave beam. Those are the two things, literally the only two things stopping me from getting a check at this point. And there's not a lot of checks left on my side. I checked the tracker. There are some checks that we've not seen what they are yet, but not a lot of them. It's less than 10 on my side. So we've cleaned Metroid side out pretty well. And you've done a lot of your checks, but there's still just some dungeons that need to be run through. That'll give us a few checks each.
So I'm going to do a little fun shenanigans here.
Shenanigans, eh?
So you know how we don't have the book, so we can't get access to the desert dungeon, right?
Right, yeah.
We've been saying this whole time, there's no possible way for us to get in there without the book.
Can't do it without a book.
We made it in there.
Oh.
I don't honestly know how much we can do on this side, but I'm pretty sure this is at least like where the boss is.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You're here.
How do I do this? We push one of these blocks. I'm gonna die in the second dungeon.
You gotta get zapped a few times before the blocks will move. That's just how Zelda... There you go.
Oh, there was a key. We need a key.
All right.
It's important.
Let's see. Uh-oh. The floor. Also, so before recording this session, I in our PlayFrame YouTube page community tab, I posted asking for viewers and subscribers if they wanted to ask any questions of you and I while we're running around, just in case we run out of stuff to talk about. So I've got a whole bunch of them kind of in a holster, just in case we need to make some conversation.
Well, you know one thing about Zelda, it's high octane excitement all the time. There's never a dull moment. Never a dull moment.
There's
the
go.
Key.
There is the key.
Do we happen to have... I don't think we do.
4 bottles.
We do have all 4 bottles. I didn't realize that.
Empty.
Hang on. I'm definitely not adjusting the volume again.
That's okay. Now, so for whatever reason, on Dan's side, Parsec, every session starts things off having the game audio bonkers loud, and it doesn't remember settings every time he changes it. So,
and I was like, this is probably a good volume. And then as soon as we actually started talking, I was like, I can't hear anything.
That's all right. These are just small little problems and obstacles. And we're in the second dungeon. You've got the third sword, the final tunic, the best shield.
And I'm dead. Excellent. Dan, why do we even talk? Why do we even try?
I should know better than to talk on this Let's Play. It's only ever gone badly for me.
Okay, I think what we can go grab a quick check.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I think there's a check in here, too.
Oh, heck. Maybe. We'll find out.
Excellent.
I hope we can get you more magic soon, because that'll just be a nice convenience.
More magic would be nice.
Yeah, what are your main needs now? Because mine are mostly covered. As I've said, just the two things that I'm more beam upgrades would be great still for the damage, but I can manage anything and it'll be fine. You still need the hookshot and
We still need
the
hookshot
book.
and flippers.
And
I
the
think
flippers, yeah.
Book is depending on what the pedestal is, we might not need it. I don't think the two. Actually, we can't check what the those what's the word, like monoliths, tablets.
Yeah,
Is that the word I'm looking for?
I know what you're. I don't think it's the word, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Just like monuments, maybe.
Maybe that's good. So we definitely have 2 checks there with the book that we need.
Okay.
They might not be anything important, and then we have we can at least see what the master pedestal would be.
There you go.
I didn't know hitting the wall there worked.
I didn't know that either. That's cool.
But other than that, like, book will help us with a few things. But yeah, I think flippers is the big one now. Hookshot is nice. Double magic is really nice.
Yeah. That'll be a quality of life change. I love that we're at a point where it's a place where like flippers is the thing we need most.
Yeah, right.
That's a good spot to be in finally.
What else is there? I guess magic powder would be nice for like some
That's
stuff,
true.
but I think it's all just like convenience at that point. It's not required.
Hey.
Oh, look at that little chest.
It's
This
a
is
chest.
it right here, flippers.
Flippers. Well, okay.
Not,
but it gave
you
us the
can't
key.
use that to swim.
It's given us the key to open the chest that have the flippers.
Oh, okay.
The
See,
big
yeah,
flippers
my
in the big chest.
brainwaves were all mixed up there, so that's clearly what it
The
is.
flippers don't fit in a small chest. They're too big.
Every time I see unlit little like torches, braziers, or whatever,
You just gotta light it, right? Feels like something's wrong.
it's like something's gonna happen, right?
It always feels like it. And to be fair, like 70% of the time it's true.
Yeah. We've been trained by Nintendo.
We really have. Never leave a torch unlit. There's treasure in here somewhere.
Treasure abound?
Flippers! Oh!
Hey, you know what? I'll take it. We have fairies now.
Yeah, you can get fairies now. That's great.
You know what? Thanks, randomizer.
Thank you, randomizer.
I take it back. Immediately get shot in the back while exiting a door.
You were pretty uncool for a little while there, randomizer, but now I think we're finally coming to an understanding.
Mm-hmm. We're finally seeing eye to eye.
Yep.
It's like the hooligan in a musical. And you're like, you know what? You're all right.
Just like that.
And then he hits like a jukebox. And roll credits. I think that's just an episode of Happy Days. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. We just started recording and I've lost it.
That's okay. The important thing, at least you get to be the one playing all day.
That's true. That's true. Oh, for those of you
Yay.
who don't know what I was doing earlier today, which maybe that's explaining the loopiness.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because that, I think, is going to have a big impact on the RNG this session, believe it or not.
Why am I even trying? So I thought it would be a fun idea to play a Pokemon game, and only have a team of shinies. I've never really had shinies in my, like, I think I've caught 4 shinies in my Pokemon career. And I was like, you know what? This can be fun. I'm gonna give it a go.
It's 4 more than I've ever seen.
And of course, that means we have to have a shiny starter. And the only way to get a shiny starter is to do a soft reset every time you load the game to get your starter. So that's what I did today on stream. It was only like 4.5 hours, and we still don't have a Pokemon. we reset 1,400 times. Everything's going according to plan. Looking forward to the next stream.
So that's twitch.tv/CuzOnDanJones.
If you want background music of Pokemon and someone losing their mind, you found the right place.
So you were telling me that your odds actually were significantly increased because you were playing the Soul Silver version.
Yeah.
And in that one...
In Soul Silver, you get like the little like, oh, grab a Pokemon, and like it has a little like move left and right to see the Pokemon and the Pokeballs. It actually shows you the shiny, if it like the starter, if it's a shiny on screen. So technically you can check 3 at a time, so you're not doing, just for the record, normal shiny odds in the game are 1 in 8,192. So technically we're getting that, 3 times a row. So it's like 1 out of like 27, or I don't remember the math. So people told me all stream and I already forgot.
They were just reminding you constantly. That's cool.
Well, people kept coming in and they're like, what's the odds on this? And I'm like, bad are the odds.
So you were telling me this, and after I kind of like just got over my disbelief, I realized that like, oh, this is good. You have been, it's like that thing in D&D where you're playing and you do like a practice roll or something, or you do your first random perception check of the night and you roll a 1 and you're like, well, good, I got my bad roll out of the way. You spent this entire day getting 1,400 bad rolls.
That's right.
And that means that our RNG luck right now, tonight, recording these next few episodes is going to be incredible.
It's going to be bonkers.
Nothing but wins.
There's no way this next check we get is a rupee. There's no possible way.
It is mathematically impossible. Y'all heard the story.
I didn't even need to light those because what's the point of these torches in the dungeon game?
Really playing with our expectations, third Zelda game.
Oh, yeah. So this dungeon, you have to have arrows to beat because of this guy.
Oh, yeah. Oop.
And then sometimes you just let him walk into you for no reason.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
That is tradition.
Oh, see, now they're like, oh, yeah, light the torches. Done nothing else the entire dungeon, but this time we'll let it fly.
Look at that wall go. You're in.
All right. What's this guy? This is the worms, right?
I think, yes, I believe you're right. And this should go very fast. You have a way overpowered sword for this boss fight. And the best armor. And the best shield. And last time I said that, you died, but this time, it's gonna go different.
You're just trying to get me to die.
I know, listen, I know how my luck works. I have incredible timing on this channel, but only for ill. That's kind of like the downside of my superpower. I just have to say a thing out loud, and it goes badly.
I love that.
Isn't it a good sound?
That sound is the mood everyone had in 2020.
It reminds me a lot of some Yoshi's Island sound. I think it's the death sound.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yoshi Island has some great sounds.
I should play it on this channel sometime. I've been kind of meaning to. Hey, map.
Hey, piece of paper.
Good. And that.
And a required dungeon. So, yay.
Woo. Yay!
Look at us.
It's another one done.
Progress.
Some of these are gonna go fast. Let's not talk about the other ones. Hey, I've got our first question here from Outdoor Cats. Describe your first meeting or first memories of each other, whichever one.
First meeting. Interesting enough, I think our first meeting face to face was a MagFest.
I believe it was, yeah.
And this is just to show you how sweet Dan is. Like we've never met. We worked with each other, obviously, but we never met. I was like, hey, I'm happening to be at MagFest too. And I read that guy's text, and there goes any train of thought I had. I think I was celebrating because I think I just got the job at the casino place I worked at, so I was really excited. And you were like, I'm dropping everything. Let's go get drinks. Here we go. And like, Dan just took me out and like treated me to drinks.
Aww.
Our first time meeting. I was like, that's very sweet. And that's
that was really fun. Yeah, I remember that.
Good first impression, Dan.
Oh, thank you. You as well. Yeah, no, that was a great, like, MagFest is always fun in general, and getting to, like you said, you'd joined on as an artist at Extra Credits already at that point, so like we'd worked together technically, but getting to meet you in person finally was super great, and getting to do it at MagFest, and you celebrating a happy thing and getting drinks, that was like a really great first encounter.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go here just on a whim, because I think We have the green pennant, and I think when you see Sahasrara,
Yes.
I think when you have the green pennant, he gives you another check.
Ooh, great.
I have no idea if we've gotten this or if it's even a thing, but
I think you've gotten the green pendant. I'm pretty sure.
well, we have the green pennant, but I don't know
there
if
you
I happen to talk to him already. I don't recall doing so.
I don't think so.
So just in case.
Because you didn't get that pendant until somewhat recently. Hey,
Okay.
Here's $50.
Here's 50. Thanks for saving the world. Here's
Go buy
some
a video game.
pocket change, I guess. Okay. Okay. Mind has been eased. I would have been frustrated if that was one that we've been sitting on.
Oh yeah, if he just been sitting on the flippers this entire time.
Okay, so we did the start of the swamp, so we can wrap that up now. Oh, actually, we're gonna buy potions. And
Great
fairies.
idea. And fairies. Yeah, you can have fairies in bottles now. Thank goodness. That'll be a nice convenience.
I think maybe, do these? No. Oh, this is though.
I believe you're right. And then...
Nice. Snagged those bombs. They almost got away.
There's some tree that has fairies around here.
This one, right? Totally.
Well.
Wow, nailed it. Okay. Is it maybe it's just random? Is it this one?
Maybe it's
Yep,
random.
there they are. Wow, so many fairies.
Wow, man. We are so good at these two games together.
See, the thing is, I know where there's a fairy fountain, but I'm like, I don't want to fly again. We just flew.
Yeah, the duck's wings are tired.
Yeah.
We don't want to take advantage of our duck friend.
You know what the duck always makes me think of?
There you go.
That I can't remember if it's a duck or a chicken in Undertale, the one that helps you cross the small gap.
Yes, with the heroic music.
I love that. That's such a good moment.
It's an incredible bit.
Okay, I think this one has one as well. If not, I'm just gonna go buy potions.
Yeah, they'll give you more health anyway.
You know what? I'll take it.
Figures now is when it gives it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Not when you're running out.
Someone said there was like a race in this game that gave a check.
race?
I have no idea what they were talking about.
There's like that one thing you did at the beginning where you gotta like hurry and get to that one, like, to that one other NPC kind of down just south of Kakariko Village near the start within a certain time or something, but I think we did that in like episode 1 or 2. Maybe there's another race that I've forgotten about.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. The one that's the shovel in the Dark World. Yeah, we did that. That was one
we
of the
did
first
that.
things we did.
That was really, way early on.
Look at this. He doesn't want to admit it, but it's Tingle in disguise.
The Tingle origin.
He's waiting for his debut.
What's his little catchphrase? Like Koro Limpa or
Kulu
something?
Limpa.
Kulu Limpa.
Don't tell anyone. This is his secret words, Dan.
Secret words, right. My bad.
I'm coming up on my Tingle birthday. Well, not for a few years, but it's close.
What? Hang on. What?
Tingle's 35.
That's
And,
right.
And I feel like I have to do something special when I have my Tingle birthday. It's
love
like your
that.
sweet 16, but you're 35.
and it's Tingle.
and not sure where you're going in life. Those are the two requirements.
This is very Tingle. I guess Tingle knows what he wants.
He does. He went for it. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna be an underwater basket weaver, and that's it.
Tingle. So Majora's Mask was the Tingle origin. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, that's what I thought. It's been a while.
Yeah, and he got games in Japan, which I think have been. I don't know if they were like officially released in the States or if it was fan translated. But I need to play those at some point too, because they're goofy.
I bet those are fun.
Yeah, they seem just like like shenanigans. Like I think the story is totally just like Tingle had a bad day, save the world. How do I do this again? How do I run?
Oh, you did like a charging attack, like a running charge at that block.
Oh, I have to not be. close to the... Nope.
Ah, come on.
Nailed it.
It's a basic idea. While you're figuring that out, here's a softball. If there was a Wind Waker / Metroid Prime randomizer out there, would you do this again?
Yes, but can I play Metroid Prime?
Yeah, yes.
Wind Waker is a rough randomizer.
Ooh, I bet.
A lot of the checks are just outposts that you either need to like A, push a switch, B, kill all the enemies, or C, kill all the cannons, or D, all of the above to get like one thing. And there's no like way to know which one it is until you do it. So it's a little frustrating.
Yeah, that would be.
But it's, I mean,
honestly,
fun, so.
Combine literally any Metroid and Zelda game, and I'm 100% game to do this again. I wish they existed.
Yeah, I would love it, because I only recently got into Metroid Prime Rando, and that's a fun time. It suffers from the same Super Metroid issues of like, I went in this place without this thing, and I soft locked.
Oops, yeah.
Because I don't know if it's just like Zelda does it better, or Zelda, like, the game is built in such a way of like, you won't be able to get here regardless until you have this item, so there's no way you could get there early, you know?
Yeah. There's something about the flexibility and the versatility of Super Metroid movement that allows you to really hack your way into some places you shouldn't be pretty easy. Yeah, no, I think you're right. There is something about the way they're just, like, the level design kind of prevents that sort of thing a little bit better on the Zelda side. There is something that's just uniquely, like, these two games especially are really well suited to this sort of combined treatment. I think there are other Zelda games that could do it as well, like Link Between Worlds, obviously. Link's Awakening, I'm sure it'd be great for it.
What if they did a you know how they like remade Metroid 2 like a few years ago?
Ooh, yeah.
Do like a Metroid 2 and Link Between Worlds for the 3DS. That would be fun.
Honestly, I'm game for this. Has been so fun. Like one of the most fun things we've recorded ever, and we've said that multiple times. Like I'm totally game for doing more randomizers and stuff in the future. I wish there were more co-op randomizers that existed like this one, or more combined game randomizers, because this is such a uniquely interesting and fun, appropriate thing for us to do as a co-op job.
Yeah, it works so well as a co-op.
It's super fun. Like, so I know technically, like, Hollow Knight has both randomizer mods and co-op mods, so we could theoretically do that, but that, like, and that'd be fun, I'm sure, but it's not as cool as you take this game, I'll take that one, we're helping each other out. Like, this is so cool. I hope people figure out how to make more of these combinations, because this is so cool.
Yeah, it's weird because I like this Metroid, or this randomizer just fine by myself. Like, it was a lot of fun, but it's on such a different level with the co-op because, I don't know, just like the responsibility of finding a check and stuff is really fun.
Yeah. You're helping, you might be finding something that makes you happy, or you know it's like, oh, that's going to help you out. I'm doing you a favor. Yeah.
And then even like, oh, I'm helping Dan. In theory, Dan can help me find something that I need, you know? Like, it still comes back to that, which I love.
It's great. Boy, I'm glad you have a lantern now.
Okay, so I know one thing is that room over there with the key is, I believe it's just a rupee room.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to try not to waste this key until... Cool. Didn't need that block anyways.
There you go.
I think you have to actually, like, push it on.
Oh, you can't just, like, drop it on. You got to actually push it, and there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's all right. Just wasted, like, all my hearts. It's fine.
Ah, who needed them?
I am going to... You know?
Yeah.
What do I... Probably... I don't even think I need to do that. I think I just need to walk here.
You're just showing off.
Mm-hmm.
Just busting out the little guns.
Yeah, okay. I think this is where we died. Or there was another room because you need, like, to flip a switch and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, this is belated, like far belated, by the way, but congratulations on getting partner on Twitch.
Thank you so much. It was so, like, even just regardless of, like, finally making something I worked on, just, like, having a win over these past few years is, like, so nice, especially, you know, since 2020 and everything, but it's
Yeah.
it felt so good. I'm so happy about it. Oh, look at those little
Whoa,
things.
that's kind of cute. I don't remember those at all.
I don't either.
I love that. It's a little Super Metroid-y kind of touch, just randomly showing up in Zelda.
Okay, I think the next one I need is Boomerang. Because I think we pass these guys. And then... Yeah, I died in that room, I think, because I didn't know about the wall. Yep.
Yeah.
And then I think we have to get hit there. That's all part of the plan.
All right.
And I think we have to flip it because this room has something. I want to say. I was correct.
If someone can figure out like Link's Awakening and like Metroid Fusion or something, just one of the other good 2D combos, right?
Link's Awakening is A+. Such a good game.
I still need to play it. I just need to play the remake.
We can't beat this.
Uh-oh. What are we... Oh, it's the hook shot.
Hook shot.
Oh, no. You got here, though. That...
Can we... Oh, wait.
Well... Maybe you won't be able to get, like, the big eye, but... This is something, maybe.
I'm gonna try. You know?
Yeah, give it a spin. Why not? You're here. You're stuck in this room with eye... Well, you can take the little ones out, that's for sure. Swing that sword, Link.
I'm gonna use my resources while I got them. We can always buy more.
That's true.
It's not like, you know, we're not gonna get more rupees.
Don't you worry, we will always find rupees when we don't want them. Oh. That did some damage, it seemed like. Wow. Dang. All right. Well, hey,
never mind. We can
nice.
do it. Maybe it's the popcorn one that you need the hook shot. I thought it was the eye. Speaking of which,
it had the hook shot. I'm really glad. Well, good. I'm glad.
I'm really glad we didn't just bail on that.
Yeah, me too.
I was so close to just being like, all right, I'll use the ocarina. Or the mirror, or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yay! You got another good thing.
We did it.
Woo!
I think it's the octopus with the like popcorn around it. You have to hook shot, maybe.
I believe it. It's been long enough. I don't remember popcorn octopus, but I'm excited to see.
I'm excited. I'm here for it.
I'm here for popcorn octopus. It's another great album name.
That's something A+ right there. Oh, I can show off tricks now.
I want to see
with
tricks.
this. I don't know where we can actually use any of them. No, come on. Just eek yourself. Okay, you don't want to. All right.
Oh,
Does not want to cooperate.
Nope.
There is that thing like right on the cliff here, right?
Yeah, there is definitely like a cliff ledge.
I think there's a heart piece, if memory serves.
You might be right.
No, bombs.
Even worse.
Even worse.
You wish it wasn't a heart piece.
I think we got all the caves here.
I think so.
Because I think we came here earlier. Okay, so that's one of the tablets we were talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
You need the book, and then Link does a cool thing, and they turn into 8 items. Also, I don't know why, but I love that this guy just like exists.
I love that too. I don't think I ever really recognized what that was. That's cute though.
Like, what is he?
Just a little
What's
octopus kind of thing.
What's his story? We could do it. Well, let's finish up the other one, the other palace, since we got
just knock some dungeons out.
lanterns and stuff. I could fly there.
Heck yeah. Oh, this feels good.
Yeah, look at that. 2 dungeons. Boom. 30
burning
minutes.
through.
Easy. We're gonna wrap up the 3rd one here in a few seconds.
It's gonna be nothing.
We beat the game. Game's over.
We are getting there. We are getting to that point where we are just playing Zelda and Metroid. We're gonna beat it. It feels good. We've earned
This is
it.
very fun.
It feels good because we earned it.
It does. We really did earn it.
We sure did. This question from White Black 1 is sort of a 2-parter because we kind of have to break it into 2 parts here. If you could make a Monster Hunter monster into a Pokemon, what would you choose? And then after that, vice versa. My pick for Monster Hunter monster turned into Pokemon is Dodogama.
That's pretty good. I was thinking Dodogama or maybe like Puki Puki.
Ooh, Puke would be a really good one too.
He's just cute. I feel like he works with the Pokemon aesthetic because he's already pretty cute.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of why I was leaning toward Dodogama as well. Like, there's a cute element that they all look like the final evolution of something that's sort of like tough and scary, but there's still a little cute in there.
Yeah, Dodogama's good pick. Also, for that person who asked us the question, I've only played World and Rise, so I don't have as extensive hunting knowledge for monsters. In case you were wanting like a, monster that's not from those.
There's some other good ones, like what's the bear at the beginning of Rise, like Azuros or something like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that one could work, or some of the like Kongalala or some of those.
So I love those
ones.
rigs. I love the rig for that. The bear and the bunny and
Lagombi. Yeah.
But man, do I hate fighting them because they are tiny.
Yeah, they're not the funnest fights. Lagombi especially because of how mobile the thing is.
Lagombi is like my least favorite thing currently because like it's a cute monster, and friends have shown me some of the designs Monster Hunters put out for like t-shirts and wallpapers and stuff, and they're adorable. But fighting that thing is a pain
because it's just around so much,
zapping
it's
around.
Small.
Yeah. I feel like there's another monster
there is too. I'm sure there are some good candidates that are like Zamtrios is a little bit too like intense shark looking, even though it does get extremely funny when it turns into a water balloon. There's a big desert one that's sort of like floundery that like wanders around, like with big mouth that like digs through the sand. That is an old one that I can't remember the name of.
Oh, I don't know, but I like the sound of it.
There's so many good Monster Hunter monsters.
One fits, like, I feel like it could easily be like a legendary Pokemon, Kirin.
Ooh, yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, that's an easy legendary right there. Oh, heck yeah. And that kind of segues well into the vice versa side of things, like what would be Pokemon that make good Monster Hunter monsters. I feel like it has to be a legendary. Like, the legendaries are just have a little bit more of that epic sense about them.
They are really good. But hear me out. Tyranitar.
Okay, that's a good point too.
That's just an Anjanath, so.
I'm just Googling legendary Pokemon right now.
A Gyarados could be a pretty fun fight, though.
Ooh, yeah, Gyarados could be very good.
Let's see.
I could be on board with that.
That one, I feel I'm having a lot more fun daydreaming about that one.
I kind of am too. I think that there's a lot more potential there. Groudon seems like an easy shoe-in.
Yeah, the Hoenn legendaries I feel are a pretty good fit for that.
Yep. Scanning Google. Goodness, Nolan Silvally I've never seen before. Jeez.
Wait, what was it?
Gen 7. Wait. Yeah, Gen 7, I think. Man-made Pokemon originally created by the Ether Foundation of Faba's Beast Killer project. This is clearly one I've not played. Or it's from an anime. No, they are in the anime, but they're also, I think, in the game. I don't know. Putting them on screen. There they are. Nolan Silvally.
Weird. I can't think of them. So I'm gonna assume it's a new one I don't know. I always get lost in this dungeon.
It's real easy to get turned around in here.
Because there's like a specific pathway I need to go, and I think I have to like fall and then go up to get to it. Like this, maybe?
No.
Maybe I fall and go the other way? Because I remember the room I need to get to.
While you're wandering, here's another one that I feel like is easy, but maybe not. Maybe it's not as straightforward. Of the two games in this randomizer, which one do you, and this is a question from the glorious Bob Simple Tank, which of these two games do you think is better or more influential? Which is two different questions, I think.
Oof. I think Link to the Past probably more influential, but I think I like Super Metroid more.
I think so too. Yeah, I know I like Super Metroid more, for sure.
For the record, I wish Super Metroid was more influential. I just think
I guess
it's still like such a minor audience compared to like Zelda and Mario, you know?
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Like, this Zelda game shaped what Zelda became for most of the rest of history. And Breath of the Wild is like the first one really that's heavily deviated from that, and in a way it's just kind of gone back a little bit more toward what Zelda started as, in a way more in the spirit of the original Zelda game. But this is like, this laid the foundation. Metroid, like Super Metroid, definitely laid the foundation for the Metroid franchise as well, which didn't get a whole lot of success, but the genre that Metroid has established has taken off.
That's true. So actually, that's a good point. That is a very good point.
Like, Zelda's also been super influential on so many games. For like, it's really hard just saying which of these two is more influential, honestly.
Yeah, they were both at the right time of like establishing audiences that like, and everyone who is, grown up with these games are making games pretty much now. So it's like, you obviously see the influence, and like, I don't, just because it's fresh on my mind of the update came out, like, even look at something like Binding of Isaac has nothing to do with like Zelda, but it's clearly Zelda inspired. Like,
it so is.
That's a tough question. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, kind of roguelikes are pretty big, and then like I feel like the Metroidvania scene is growing exponentially lately. I don't know.
It's I don't think I can make a call over which of these two is more influential. Like, they've had different influences, but they've both been huge.
Yeah.
On that front. But yeah, the one that I like most, like, new Super Metroid, no question.
Also, for the record, it's probably very obvious, my Zelda opinions. I'm a 3D Zelda person. The 2D ones are obviously great. I just have a better time in the 3D ones.
I think I'm in the same general boat. Granted, there are a lot of the 2D ones I guess I haven't really played. And
okay, one stipulation on what I just said about myself.
Okay.
Is I think Link to the Past skews me in the side of I don't like 2D Zeldas a lot, because as solid as Link to the Past is, and important to the series as it was, it ain't the best looking Zelda, and like the dungeons are very, hey, here's a different color palette and that's it, you know?
Yeah.
And I love that, like, looking at Ocarina of Time, which I believe was what Link's Awakening came out after, and then it was Ocarina.
I think so.
They really were just like, making the dungeons set pieces rather than just, like puzzles.
Yeah.
And that resonated a lot with me. And Minish Cap does that very, very well. Like,
really?
Minish Cap is gorgeous 2D Zelda game.
I should maybe play Minish Cap then. There is something about, like, I think Ocarina of Time was the first Zelda game that I really actually put in real time on and played start to finish. And that's when I also started like falling in love with the Zelda games in general. But there is something about what 3D brought where like you going through all of these dungeons in this world, there's not like a sense of place in this world here. There's not it feels like wandering around a bunch of maps. The top-down view is a big part of that. But wandering around the world of Hyrule in Ocarina of Time and going into a new dungeon and like I'm just thinking of like the Dodongo Cavern or something and just wandering around and just seeing the space around you that you're navigating and exploring. Even though like Ocarina's got its problems, but like there's something about that delight of exploration that really works for me in a way where like dungeons here are interesting puzzle challenges and navigation challenges, but it's not it doesn't really engage me on that same exploration level.
Dan, did I beat this dungeon?
Maybe. You might have beaten this dungeon. We've been doing this long enough now that it's hard to remember sometimes.
This is Helmosaurus, isn't it?
Pretty
sure it was. That's fun. I was doing this and I'm like, I really didn't come back and do this already? Okay.
Some good conversation, though.
So, let's see. We're missing 3 dungeons, which would be Turtle Rock, water, and ice. So yeah, okay. So we need flippers, double magic. We don't need double magic, but I told Dan I really don't want to do Turtle Rock until double magic. If it comes to it, we will, you know?
Yeah. But I can understand that. And there's no pressure there. You've got some checks you can reach. I got some checks I can reach.
Yeah.
There's no reason. We found so much stuff now. We do not have to put ourselves out.
Yeah. The problem is the hookshot is needed, but we need the flippers to get to using the hookshot.
Right.
So I think there were a few overworld things we could do.
Okay.
Like, did we ever go in the house here?
I don't even remember the house here, so I don't think so. Let's check. And while you're doing so, here's another semi-easy one from Kit.
Did I ever into the Pokemon Monster Hunter one?
I
don't think I did.
I'm going to
keep thinking of that while you read.
Keep thinking about that one. And while you're also, what's your favorite Zelda NPC?
NPC?
Yeah.
Oh man, they're gunning for my heartstrings. It's probably Princess Ruto. Princess Ruto was like my first video game crush.
Aw. Understandable.
And I just like the Zora a lot.
Yeah, the Ocarina like change on like iteration of the Zora is really cool. I like that new version of them.
It's a tree.
Oh, hello tree. Did you know?
A tree typically has many secondary branches supported clear of the ground by the trunk. This trunk typically contains woody tissue for strength and vascular tissue to carry materials from one part of the tree to another. Well, you know, thank you.
We just got a tree fact.
Tree facts.
Yeah.
What about yours?
Let's like, because there's cool ones. You've got the Impas, and you've got the shoot, what's her name from Twilight Princess? Midna.
Midna's fantastic.
Midna's so good. You've also got just like the goofballs, like you've got Tingle, you've got Beetle.
Yeah, can I change my answer to Tingle?
Yes, you can.
Over the past few years, I've really grown to adore Tingle. Princess Ruto is perfect, but Tingle he's me.
It's really hard, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me look at the map here. There was... We can maybe check some Death Mountain stuff. So what is it? Is it start select for soft reset?
Yes. There you go. Yeah, to bring up the menu and then, yeah, that's the one. That's how we don't delete bottles.
That's how we do it. Yeah, that episode came out today. I'm like, we will have that realization.
Yep, that's gonna be fun. We very rarely on this channel have recorded so far ahead of what's airing. So we usually don't get the fun experience of like nostalgia watching back, which is fun.
Yeah, it's like, because normally I watch the episode and just like have it on, like, oh, I want to remember what we talked about. This is, I'm like, I have no idea what we were doing.
Yeah. It's fun remembering, yeah, like what we were playing months ago, but as for what we actually just did last episode, that's much fuzzier. It's a weird, unusual case.
I'm going to check some of these caves because I don't remember if...
Oh, you got a hook shot. You can just go.
Yeah,
No,
we have
you
the hook
can't.
shot and stuff now. But I think we did most of them, but I remember like every now and then we'd walk into a cave and be like, we don't have this thing, and we'd leave. So I just want to double check.
Here's a question I don't know if there's actually an answer to, but it's worth thinking about from Roy. Are there any other kinds of co-op games you could play with the randomizer spin? Listen, if y'all know of any out there, please let us know. Because I can't think of any, but if there are, heck yeah, I would totally, this has been a blast, so I would totally do that.
What would be... trying to think of like what's a game that does like
a couch co-op sort of campaign.
Like, yeah, couch co-op stuff, but like you have to both be doing things.
Like there's, well, sort of in the spirit of that like Super Nintendo like Goof Troop game or something where you're like both running around and it's
there is a Goof Troop randomizer.
There you go. Something like that. Yeah.
That is one I know. I have no idea how it works because I'm pretty sure it's just like random items you get to affect the enemies, you know, and not progression-based things.
Yeah. You kind of need just the right kind of game, and it has to be co-op.
That's
what are
funny.
other good randomizer like? So like the Souls games, you have to play them offline so you don't get your account banned when doing randomizers, and that's one that I'd happily do on the channel sometime. But yeah, so that's not an option. There's so many good single-player randomizers. There's an abundance of them. And this technically isn't even really a co-op randomizer. It's just one that we've sort of like, we've hacked together in a sort of couch co-op way of just trading controller back and forth.
Yeah. It's the equivalent of like, you know, playing Mario 64, but like when you get a shine, we trade controllers. Like,
yeah.
That kind of... Okay, what is that? It's just rupees.
That's maybe what we could do. Whenever we do get you here in person to play Banjo-Kazooie, maybe every time one of us gets a Jiggy, we swap.
That's not a bad idea.
That could be pretty fun, man. I could do that.
All right. Do I remember the order? I think it's north.
Hey! Oh! Champion!
I did it. Make sure there's nothing, no caves or anything. Okay.
Good at Zelda.
Good at Zelda.
So all that to say, if y'all know of any good randomizers out there that would be fun to watch regardless, even as a single player experience, because maybe there's a way we can figure out a way to turn it into a co-op sort of fun thing, or even just one of us spectating, turn it into a fun co-op thing. But if you know of any that are also like work well in a co-op sort of sense, by all means let us know, because I'd love to know about it. Technically, there's another way. So the way a lot of people play this in co-op is there's a sort of variant version of this randomizer called multi-world, which doesn't set things up the way that Dan and I are doing it here, where we're like, one of us is Link and the other is Samus. The way that one works is that basically you're both playing the randomizer independently. Like I'll be playing Samus and Link, he'll be playing Samus and Link, but our oh, neat. But the randomizers are sort of linked in a weird way where each of our items, each of our items are scattered across both games. So my hook shot could be in Dan's randomizer. So he could find the hook shot that works for me, and I could find the boomerang for him, or whatever else, the gravity suit or some other thing. So that's another way we could do effectively the same randomizer again, though I feel like we need to maybe give it some time before we do this exact same randomizer again.
Yeah, you can do. There's a few Zelda's end games that have multi-world stuff. Though the only like frustrating thing about them is most of them you have to do some level of like port forwarding.
Yeah, it looks pretty complex to set up.
Yeah, I had issues setting them up, but I've also heard from people like, oh, it's easy, but
Yeah.
I am not. I hate dealing with port forward stuff, so I'm usually just like, I'll default to like, if someone else can do it, I'll try, but
Yeah. Honestly, I'm more in the camp of if we're going to be doing another randomizer, and I think we should sometime, taking advantage of Parsec or some such, either like just get you here in person or take advantage of Parsec or something to allow one of us to do it and the other spectate and commentate, and it's just chat while going through a randomizer. Because even just watching someone else do a randomizer is very fun.
Also, I just want to point out I paused on the lightning, so the background's blue.
I was wondering why the background was blue. That's
Very
cool. Oh, it's lightning. I don't even know where you are now. I don't think I've ever done this.
I'm just literally just grabbing that
Goodness.
so we have it, you know.
That is
weight off my mind.
Yeah, that's like what, 8% of the cost of a potion or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
How much was a potion?
It's like 100, 150.
That was what, 20?
Yeah.
I don't want to do math.
I don't.
Did
either.
you ever know about the thing where okay, I'm gonna have to not play for a second because I have to think.
Okay. You can maybe hookshot right over and get that check right now, couldn't you?
You are right. Intentional fall there. Just with how... Oh, yeah, I have to get it through the skull.
Hey!
With how percentages work, like... 10%... Or wait, okay, that's a bad example. Like, so if you want 10% of 4... That's also an easy one. Basically, you can flip-flop it. So you can say 10% of 4 is also 4% of 10. Like, you can...
Wait, really?
Yeah, you can flip-flop them. So if you're ever like, I need 25% of 10, or I need 10% of 25 kind of thing. Oh, those are easy numbers to do. But typically, if it's like you have one that's really obvious and then the other one is hard, you can just flip-flop them, get that, and boom, you have the same percentage.
I never knew that. That's what happens when you are a drama major.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't learn it from school. I learned that just from like someone on the internet tell me, and then I would like spend,
hey, better boomerang.
I spent some time like actually investigating myself because I was like, really?
That can't be right.
That doesn't seem right.
That's really cool.
I think
didn't
if we
know
go
that.
down at that top one,
I've learned a thing. What is the red boomerang just more damage? Is that the only difference?
it's I think it goes further, and I don't know if it's in this game or not. Yeah, it might be it's just more damage and goes
Okay.
further.
Cool.
Let's see.
Oh, it's
Yep, goes
faster
further.
too. Yeah.
I know in some Zelda games, it you can control it when you throw it.
Ooh.
That's I think Minish Cap has that one too.
I was running low on missiles, so I do appreciate you
Yeah, you're welcome.
making sure that I'm ready for that mother brain fight. Someone
There weren't any more, were there? Nope.
someone pointed out, and I didn't. So I have what 70 super missiles right now, which is cool, but I think I've not played just vanilla Super Metroid in a while. Apparently, the maximum number of super missiles in Super Metroid is 50, and I have more than that. So I don't know why, but I feel like that's been a common experience in just about every version of a Super Metroid randomizer I've done, though. I feel like I always get like somewhere between 50 and 100. And I'm assuming that's a thing that the randomizers have done, mixing things up. And I'm sure there's a reason, or maybe it's just like a weird bug or glitch. Hey, that happens every time. Cool. But if anyone knows why that is, I'm really curious. I'm sure I could Google it. But
Where's the fun in that?
yeah, when I could just ask comments a question, and then maybe like 2 months from now, I can check the comments and get an answer to my question. It's like the Pony Express of trivia.
Yeah. Asking questions by pigeon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you ever have every now and then I appreciate it of like hanging out with a person and they're like, oh, just Google the answer, or they just immediately Google something and boom, now the whole group knows. I kind of miss sometimes just like, let's just think about this for a sec, like.
Why is that flashing?
That's Ganon's temple.
Oh, okay, I see.
We have to get all the medallions before we can go in. Which there's like 26 checks in Ganon's temple.
Wow, that'll be something. Yeah, you just reminded me of some comic, and I don't remember what the comic was, unfortunately. Just someone saying it's like, just showing like two friends on a couch wondering a thing. Today, it's just like, I wonder like why this thing works the way it does. And someone's like, let me Google it real fast. Oh, cool. Like, same situation 20 years earlier. I wonder why the thing works this way. And the friend's just like beats the heck out of me, man.
I guess we'll never know, yeah.
Because that's how it was.
That's how it was, guys.
I'm not going to go to a library to find out.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to use a fairy because I would like potions.
I remember being in college and learning, like, just as the internet was, like, coming together. Well, I mean, it existed, but it was still, like, not nearly as completely useful as it is now. And, like, learning the systems for how to find, like, research papers across, like, networks in colleges and stuff like that to do research on things, which still, I'm sure, is still a useful, actually applicable skill. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you like that? You like that?
That was a cool move. I'm sure people still have to actually do that, especially if they're doing important study where you need to, like, okay, but for real, sources are very important here. But yeah, that seemed like a thing that was like, oh man, I'm going to have to know how to do this. Kind of like multiplication tables.
It's wild to me just thinking of like, I didn't realize like YouTube didn't come out until I started college. And I'm like, what? Like it is so everywhere and it is everything now.
Yeah.
I didn't have it till college. And that's so weird to me. Like I remember the big thing I spent time on was making my own GeoCities pages in high school. I know, very cool, very cool.
Man, yeah, no, like I feel it is so easy to learn at least like beginner to early intermediate level knowledge of just about anything now. Like it's just through YouTube videos and people like saying, hey, here's how you do this thing. And yeah, maybe you won't get like full professional high tier skill level for a lot of things. Like maybe you'll kind of hit a ceiling on what YouTube tutorials will give you for a lot of things. Hey, but whoa, flashing there. Sorry, everybody. We'll put a warning on screen. But like just having that available now is just so nice. Yeah. The things I could have learned back in the day.
It's weird to me. Like I notice it specifically with car trouble because there's so many things of like, hey, my car's speedometer's acting up, and they're like, all right, turn the key in your ignition, hold it for 3 seconds, push this button, hold that for 5 seconds, and then press it 3 times, and it does exactly what you want now. And you're like, what? There's no instruction manual on this. It's just a random YouTube video, and you saved my life. Like,
it's so true.
It's great. It's like, one, thank you, random person, for making this YouTube video, and 2, like, how did you find out about this? And why is this not part of the owner's manual? I don't know. Nailed it.
Nice.
I remember these skulls do a whole bunch of damage. Really, game?
Good for you, Skulls. You don't have a lot to work with.
Yeah, and they're surprisingly tough, even with the big sword. Ah, yes, the room I wanted.
Real prize of a room.
That's Parsec is working great for me right now.
Oh dear, being a little finicky, huh?
A little bit. I just every now and then those Oh, this room. I shouldn't have picked up that magic.
Oh,
okay.
no.
This room, it's annoying because you have to do it in such a specific way.
This is what you were wanting double magic for, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna shoot it.
Nice. Nice.
I don't know if that actually got both. It didn't. Okay. So there's no point in trying again. Just reset. Gotta conserve magic. It did not conserve magic. Okay.
Gee.
So there is a backup strat for this.
Okay.
Which is a little silly. So I'm gonna do that.
Nice. Oh, that worked. There you go.
And you're like, oh no, you have to wait on the platform now. Because this door is timed.
Oh, I didn't know the door was timed. Nice. Well done.
So yeah, if you're just like, I'll just fall and it'll warp me back to the door.
Hey, it's a key. And hey,
plus
more
5
max arrows. Why not? Why not?
I'll take it.
Here's a pretty painful question to think about from Magical Merwi. So, Kingdom Hearts 4, Elden Ring, and Silksong come out on the same day. What do you do?
Well, we can throw Kingdom Hearts 4 away, so...
Yeah, I think actually, I love me some... I'll be there for Kingdom Hearts 4. I think that one can wait until... Well... You finish answering, because I'm still actually having to think about this.
I think I'm more excited for Elden Ring, but that is going to be one of those, like, I think I start Elden Ring first, do like a day of playing, and then start Silksong the next day and just every other, you know?
I got you. Yeah, it's like alternate. Can I do both?
There's a lot with Elden Ring that like one, just a new FromSoft experience is always fantastic, and two, like I'm really curious how George R.R. Martin is like weaved in here as well. Like I'm just curious at that point.
Same,
because I know Silksong is gonna be good. Like I know it's gonna be good. Which, oh man, I keep just fantasizing about it, and it's like, please come out.
Please come out. One of you, all of you. Like
I feel like even with like, there you go.
Kingdom Hearts is the one that I think I could wait the longest for. We've had that most recently. Like 3 wasn't that long ago. They all just came out on PC. Well, months ago, came out on PC for the rest of you. Like there's lots of Kingdom Hearts to go around.
Mom too.
Yeah. Like that one came out as well. We've had Kingdom Hearts somewhat recently. So the other two I'm more eager for. I think of the 4, Silksong is the one that I'm most like. I think it's the one that I am expecting I will love most and am most excited for. If they all did come out though at once, the thing is I couldn't play them all at the same time. We got to do this, like they all need to be on the channel. So I got to pick an order to go in. And I think I would actually pick first, I would go Kingdom Hearts first, then Elden Ring, then Silksong, because Kingdom Hearts is like, I'm sure there might be DLC that comes out, but that game is going to be more or less complete when it comes out. Elden Ring, I feel like Souls-likes, the playthroughs are more fun when people have had a chance to actually like play through the game and have some familiarity so they know what I'm running into. So like giving some people some time to play that one.
That's a good point.
And Silksong especially, like given how like Hollow Knight got so many post-launch releases that considerably expanded that game, I feel like playing the other two first would give them, assuming Team Cherry is actually considering doing post-launch support in the same way and they aren't just doing it all as one big package this time, that would give them some time to get at least one more. What is going on? Oh.
I was like, I did not remember that puzzle.
I didn't remember that at all. So yeah, I think that's the order I would do those in. But boy, what a happy day that would be if all those
that
just
would be
dropped.
a very happy day.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, the entire time I'd be playing one of them, I would be just seeing just like Twitter posts about people being so overjoyed at playing the other two and being like, I want to play it now.
That could be me.
That could be me right now. I want to have fun.
You're having a good time and you're like, but I could be having a better time. Look at these chain chomps.
I forgot there were chain chomps in this.
I think they do a bunch of damage too. Didn't mean to do that.
Nintendo was just really into chain chomps
They're
around
real
this
cool,
time.
you know?
They're good enemies.
Can we? Okay.
There you go. And all right.
Hey, you wanted more?
I
You
did
got
want
'em.
more. I've already got more than I suppose should be allowed. I have an illegal number of super missiles, but hey, I'm already breaking the law.
You know, they haven't stopped me now.
Yeah. There's one more big super missile score.
Yeah. Frankly, that's their fault. These guys are so weird to me. They're just like...
It's like a bunch of
They're
oranges.
like, what are the... Pokies in
Pokies,
Mario?
yeah.
But
Except
like
hopping.
oranges.
Yeah. You're running into a lot of late game Zelda stuff, like Link to the Past stuff that I don't remember at all. This is a big dungeon.
This dungeon's bonkers.
I kind of want to, like, watching you play through this has made me want to watch that Mark Brown Boss Keys series again.
Oh, yeah.
On the, there's this series, for those of you who don't know, like, Game Maker's Toolkit is a channel you should definitely subscribe to because it's extremely good. Super polished, well-produced channel on game design stuff. But he did this other mini-series called Boss Keys where he went through the entire Zelda series and analyzed the design approach to all of the dungeons in each of the Zelda games and kind of just the evolution of dungeon design over the course of the Zelda series. And it was really fascinating. I think he's also done them for the Metroid games. And I want to say he's done some other random ones on like Castlevania or Hollow Knight or some other such as well along the way. It's really interesting though, especially like game design's not my craft, is not the thing that I like do for a living. Like I've picked some up along the way, just being a fan of and working in games, but it's like there's a lot that I don't know about it, so I just found it really interesting. Highly recommend. Hey,
Nice.
that's a boss key right there.
And I believe we can actually do this boss because I think this is the, you need the ice and fire rod, or at least they help.
You do have those.
Oh. Can't go back. Okay.
And you got full magic for now.
All right. I think I did the innermost one. That's always what I struggle with this dungeon is I don't remember which tube I took. Yeah, I think I took that one. So let's see. I'm correct.
Yay!
Huzzah.
Oranges!
Well, that was fun while it lasted.
You really got your money's worth on it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And we got it back.
Yeah!
All right, so there is a room coming up that I believe is a very nice room. I think it has like 4 or 5 checks in it.
Whoa! So excited. It's gonna be a fireworks show of rupees and missiles. It's a lot of eyes. It's a lot of eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Whoa. That's very intense.
It is. Too intense.
Yeah. I want to see what that looks like in 3D. In a 3D Zelda game.
Oh, the eye lasers?
Yeah. Like, I don't know how that
They
puzzle
kind of
would...
got like some in Ocarina that like shoot little fireballs, but that's not as interesting.
Yeah. It's like, there's a puzzle element to that, like, because they shoot at you based on the direction you're facing, yeah? Is that how it works? Or is it if they just see you walk in front of them?
I think it might be if they just see you.
Oh, okay. They probably got some dungeon
Okay.
puzzle hazard or something.
This is a moment I'm like, I really want to abuse save states. Because
nice.
I think there's a way. Because I can't remember how to get to the hallway, because I think it's like one of those things you have to get to inside the dungeon, but I think you have to go into Light World with it, and if you mess up, you just like fall back down the cliff or something.
That sounds rough.
I could be totally wrong, but that's what my memory's telling me, and usually if it's like something frustrating, my memory remembers it pretty well. Did I just say my memory?
Maybe. Listen, you're focusing on a lot right now.
I got a lot going on. Oh.
Yeah, I guess they do appear in other places.
There you go.
I like them.
Okay, so this is definitely a... Nope.
Huh. Maybe just kill all the
I
enemies?
was really thinking, yeah, maybe.
Well?
Because I feel like maybe you come down there and... I know one of those statues, or maybe you don't, but I thought one of the statues you like pull the tongue of it.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like what they'd want you to do.
A key.
Woo!
Oh, joy. Okay, I think in this one, I have to like step on a switch or something. And you get to pass by that every time. Very
This looks
fun.
ridiculous. Something about this feels like a Mario Maker level that would make me sigh the instant I saw it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we don't have like that Zelda Maker. Hasn't been a thing yet.
There it is.
I guess it's a little bit less like.
Yeah, I think they dipped their toes with the Link's Awakening remake, and then they were like, no one wants this, and we were like, no, we just want it like done well. And they're like, nope, no one wants it.
I guess like there is something like Mario levels are really nice and snack sized. They're like, it's like a bag of chips. Whereas the Zelda dungeon, especially a nasty one, you could be stuck in there for a long time. But it can still be really rewarding. That could be really cool. We need to see him try.
No, go.
Again, it should be neat to see them try again.
Oh my gosh, I hate this. Okay.
Yeah, this
I gotta remember which one it is. It's that one right there. To the left. There you go. Did it.
Yeah.
And we have the button. Like, imagine getting there and you didn't have the button pressed, and you're like,
ugh. Whoa.
wow, that guy fell through the floor. Okay, I think this is the room I'm thinking of. Yes.
Ooh, boy.
Okay, that didn't work at all.
Nice. Hey, all right, I'll take one of those. Sure. Huh.
I don't think there's like a good way for me to just avoid that.
Yeah, I don't know. There might be. I'm sure.
Is there?
Huh.
There's not a shield button in this game.
I don't think
Walking
so.
off helps.
Hey, X-rays. X-ray scope.
You finally can get some secrets, Dan.
Thank goodness. I'll know where the secrets are. And a key. We gotta find you those flippers. It's not dire or anything, but I just want to find you those flippers now.
Yeah,
you deserve
same.
flippers. You've worked hard.
You know, you're right. Thank you.
Hey, that was a good idea. Get out of there, little guy. Hey, guy, little guy.
Dude.
Hey.
Hey, friend.
There you go.
Thank you.
And all right, well.
Amazing. Truly. How does he do it?
There he goes.
And we have the boss key.
Yeah? Let's do it.
I think. Oh no, is this the one? I hate this, Dan.
Should we call it an episode and give you some time to look stuff up?
No, because we just gotta do it. We just gotta do it.
We've got to do it.
Okay. Don't fall. Is this even a thing that I want to do? Maybe we've already done this?
I don't remember, but you can get more fairies. That'll help.
Get him with the windmill attack. Okay, I feel like we came here and already got a check, so I think we're good. Maybe
Okay.
it's just another way of getting it. I'm afraid we can fall and that's a thing, but then we have to come back.
I don't want that for you.
I don't either. Okay, and those two doors are up like that. So see, yeah, I think that's what we need to do.
Okay.
Is we need to do those doors in Light World.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
All right.
I think that's maybe one of the chests that we still have in the Light World to do in Death Mountain. And I was
Okay.
like, I thought we did all Light Mountain.
Another question for you while you're wandering.
Okay.
From Ava Wintermute. What is a subject most people don't care about that you are unreasonably knowledgeable about?
Zelda. Man, I wish I had more. I don't know. I can't think of anything that. What do I even care about, Dan?
I feel like for both of us, a lot of it is going to be just like some random video game knowledge that we have.
Yeah.
Like I could talk for a long time about Kingdom Hearts lore, more than most people would want. I could talk for a long time about Disney animation history and have. I guess most of the things that are my niche knowledge I've talked about actually at length on this channel before. Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, Zelda. Big fan of. I don't know. I know I have interest, and at the moment, my brain is totally blank of anything.
You're a little busy right now. I can understand that. At one
Metal
point,
Gear.
Metal Gear.
Gear's up there for me.
I used to have more of the Metal Gear, like, lore stuff in my head. A lot of it's faded.
I was pretty upset. It's weird because I was like obsessed with Metal Gear. Like played Metal Gear 1 when it came out. Like,
oh man,
that was, or Metal Gear Solid, not Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2.
Yeah.
And as soon as I finished 4, I was like, I am done. I don't care if they make another spin-off or anything, because like they bookended Metal Gear Solid very well, in my opinion, in 4.
it is a nice it's an endpoint. It's as close to an actual proper endpoint as it gets. Hey, it's a boss.
Yeah. It's just like, it's one of those, like, there weren't like any unanswered questions really. Like,
Yeah, boy, 4 did answer as many questions as it possibly could.
wow, look at me miss all these magic attacks.
Bam, there you go.
I don't know if I can do this with this much magic.
It's worth giving it a spin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ah, come on. I do like that they leave like a little trail.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like this boss
Sorry, we have
design.
fairies.
Thank you, fairies.
I think they only give 8.
Yes. I used to be like quite into Warcraft lore for a while there. Like I didn't even put in a good number of hours of World of Warcraft time back in the day, just in a casual sense. But there's something about the world of there's like the Warcraft setting that I enjoyed a lot. I think because like the Warcraft 3 manual had a bunch of cool like art and background lore and stuff in it way back in the day, or maybe it was Warcraft 2. I don't remember. And it got me into it. Now I feel like I'm ready to, now that I've shifted over to playing Final Fantasy 14, I feel like I'm ready to go ahead and empty out all Warcraft lore knowledge and swap out. And
I don't think I could hurt them.
I'm feeling like no. I feel like we really need to get you some magic.
Which is very surprising because I don't remember that being so magic dependent. I wonder if there's like some secret like
tricky move.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. It's a cool boss design. I'd be interested to see this one make a return in 3D or at some point.
Yeah.
Hang in there, game.
Does not like those ice particles.
Yeah, just the sprite count getting a little high for you.
Does this actually hurt? Nope, it just makes ice. That's cool.
All right, it's kind of neat. It really doesn't seem like you can do damage to this thing. Huh. I guess by this point in the game, they really expect you to have some magic upgrades on you.
Yeah, double magic potions and stuff.
Yeah.
Like we can easily do this boss. I just need the magic potions for it. I think I'm just gonna save these last fairies and teleport out.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. We can call it an episode. You can come back. Honestly, there may be some other things we can do, either in your side or in Metroid for a bit, and we can come back later with preparation. Does mean you got to run through the dang dungeon again, but that's fine. For me. It's terrible for you.
You know what?
Huh.
Hang on, not just yet. I want to let's at least get to one of those wall things, and either A, there'll be a check there, or B, I'll fall and we can end it. It's this room. Never mind. I changed my mind.
All right, we're done. Thank you all very much for watching. We're getting out of here, and we'll see you all next time for more of the Randomizer, where we find the flippers. Next time, guaranteed. Count on it. It's right. A guarantee.
You got it.
Bye, everyone.
Next episode title: We got the flippers.
We got the flippers. Bye.
Bye.